PlayStation had their first showcase, everybody, since 2021, I believe. It's been a long time. Yeah, because they didn't have one last year.
Oh,
they had they had several state of plays, but that's what was so exciting about this new showcase that happened this last month in May was because of we haven't had one in a while. So this was like the time to set the stage for the future of PlayStation. We just had the PlayStation VR 2 come out. PlayStation 5's in full swing. You know, it's time to like, what is the next generation? We had a predictions episode. We were like, we want to see some Ghost of Tsushima. We want to see some Spider-Man 2. We want to see
Wolverine.
What else did we say? Last of Us Factions.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Wolverine, exactly. All these things. Well, you know what?
Groundwork for the future that's about to happen.
A future that's about to happen.
And they've always done that. I feel like they've always laid the groundwork, especially at E3.
Yes.
It's like, this is what's coming in like the next 2 years.
And this is their E3 equivalent of presentation, essentially.
exactly.
That is what it should have been.
Yeah.
And we got Spider-Man. That's it.
Oh, fuck you. We got more than that.
We got more. But we got Spider-Man.
But that was like the big,
That
big
was
thing.
fucking
We did get Metal
huge.
Gear Solid, which we did talk about. That was a prediction.
And we got more.
We got that. But I mean, as far as like our predictions go,
Oh, our
we got those
predictions.
two right.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got another one.
What was
Did
the
we?
other one?
Alan Wake.
I don't
Did we
think
talk about
no.
that?
Yes.
No, I don't think
I did.
Did we?
For a showcase for PlayStation?
Are you sure we talked about that? I don't remember us talking about that.
think
on the
us.
pod.
I don't think us.
Maybe we did.
I don't
Maybe
think
we
we
did.
Alan Wake
did.
was mentioned at some point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway.
But maybe just in passing, like
Yeah,
we hope
possibly.
it
You might be right. You might be
probably
right.
gonna be that.
That was unexpected for me. Like
that was.
fucking huge.
Yeah.
And you played it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not Alan Wake 2, but Alan Wake.
You haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet? Come on, man.
Yeah, is it out?
Yeah, man. It's been out for like a year. What are you talking about?
Dang it.
So let's go through a couple of the highlights of it. We're going to start from the top, and then we're going to go down to the very bottom, which is obviously Spider-Man 2. But first off, before we jump into it all, I just want to know from you guys, like, what were your overall just general impressions? Like, was this a good showcase? Did this do the job, or did it need some work?
You want to go first? You want me to go?
Go first.
Okay. I'm going to try to make a long story short. I was watching this at work. I don't like the time frame that they show it. they need to
Fair.
push it a little bit later.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
driving halfway through it, and I had to slam on brakes and stop when I saw Alan Wake 2 pop up. I was like, oh, shit, you know. But beyond that, I thought it was a decent showcase. It wasn't like mind-blowing. I was hoping to see, like we said, Ghost of Tsushima 2, at least something saying that it's in work, you know, or even like a promotion for the movie they're planning on coming out with or something like that, but I haven't seen.
We got Gran Turismo, though.
So you want me to go there. So
We got a movie trailer.
we did. And you know what? It still didn't suck me in to see that movie. But whenever I went to the theaters last night to see Spideyverse, they did a extensive trailer on it. And I actually want to see that movie now.
Dude, I'm excited about it, honestly.
They showed the person that's
that's
that it's based off of. And I'm like, wow, this is actually, and they showed like clips of him going through everything.
It's
like
a legit
him.
true story.
It's like a legit true story. And it is like actually very phenomenal. It's just amazing to see that. I mean, I know they're going to like over exaggerate a little bit of the story in the movie, but I mean, but it's pretty impressive actually.
Yeah.
But beyond that, the showcase was decent. Like I said, I was hoping for a Ghost of Tsushima 2. I was hoping something for Wolverine. And then, like, there was one trailer, and I think it was for, it was another Square Enix game. And I think it was the Bubble one.
Foam Stars.
Foam Stars.
That was dumb as shit.
At first, they showed like a piece of paper in a city and stuff. It's like, oh shit, we're getting Spider-Man now?
That's what I thought,
They're about to
too.
show Spider-Man right now? This is early. This is going to be badass, you know? I was getting pumped. And then I see bubbles everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's actually foam, okay?
Whatever. It's that Squid Game from fucking.
It's Foam Stars.
Yeah, it's Foam Stars, but it's their answer to that Squid Game, whatever.
Yeah,
Anyways, but yeah,
Splatoon.
Splatoon. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my feelings on it. I thought there were still like big reveals I wasn't expecting. Only
Yeah.
one really, but I still enjoyed it.
Awesome. What'd you think?
It's a mess.
Matt?
It took me a second to realize it because I was just so hyped. We're getting it. We're seeing some cool reveals out there. And it was Spider-Man. That was awesome to see. And then it was like, all right, that's over.
That's it, y'all.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
see y'all next time.
Yeah.
And I feel like ever since they announced God of War, like that was like I can watch that and still get a little teary eyed because the hype that brought to like
The
To
2018 one?
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like-
yes.
We have not been able to. That has not been recreated in
Mm-hmm.
some form or fashion. Not even like a percentage, like a 1%.
Yeah.
All right, maybe 1%, but not like 25%. Like just anything below 25% would be great. And I was hoping that we'd get some really really cool things.
What would be on that level now if they would have shown it? Like, what were you kind of expecting to be like that grand reveal, like God of War? That would
Go back to our predictions, and it's on.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Go back to our prediction.
Yeah.
Do you have a list for our predictions?
Yeah, no, I don't have it right
Okay.
now. But I mean, what I mentioned earlier was basically a Ghost of Tsushima, Wolverine.
That would have been awesome to see.
Yeah.
We should have got a tease to Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Even if it was like a small cinematic like
That's all we
trailer,
needed.
like
We got a Wolverine thing and everyone got pumped.
yeah, and we
Why can't
haven't
we get
seen
that for
jack
Ghost of
shit
Tsushima?
from.
I know.
I will say though, after we talked about it, I did think about that a little bit. I was like, it's only been 4 years since that, which is it's a long time. But I mean,
I guess. It
well, I
makes
think
sense.
we may need another little bit of time for them to like really showcase something that's gonna be like super quality.
Yeah.
And they're not going to show it until they're like ready to start that marketing train too. So,
guess so.
I think it
just-
sucks, but
Just getting pumped.
yeah,
But maybe we're thinking this all in the wrong way because E3 isn't what it used to be anymore. Maybe that time's over. This is just like, hey, here's some cool stuff for us to show for the upcoming year.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the small injections of this that we're going to get more hyped for.
the struggle that I had was that, which I mean, it's an evolved PlayStation at this point, but so many announcements in here that were worth getting hyped about weren't exclusives to PlayStation. They're
what I
like
was
they're
thinking.
coming to PC, they're coming to, which is fine with PC, but like coming to PlayStation, coming to Xbox, they're coming to other things. Like there wasn't a lot of like exclusives. Like there was some PlayStation Studio stuff, but most of it like is very much like all over the place, and or like that's not PlayStation like first party kind of thing. Which I mean, I guess some of it is. I mean, we'll talk about Bungie here in a minute, but like their own. I mean, they bought them now, I guess. So like you have that aspect there, but it's still weird. To see that. I was also thinking that the Jim Ryan is the new like PlayStation boss. I don't like this guy as much as like the last guy that we had. He's in there, talking during this video. He's boring. He's so freaking boring. And I'm like,
he's pretty
I
boring.
want a freaking what's our buddy Reggie? I want a Reggie.
Yeah, yeah.
I want a Phil Spencer. They need somebody in there that's not gonna like
Yeah.
bore you. The guy before, I can't remember his name off the top of my head now, but the guy before that was PlayStation Boss was actually he wasn't like, he was still a suit guy, but he was entertaining and he was good. And I respected him that he was at the helm. This guy, I'm like, okay, he's a suit.
Because the game sells it, man.
I know, but you
know
gotta,
that.
it's
Like-
about the brand of the
Yeah,
PlayStation.
I know it's the
I
brand-
think we phased out of that for video games.
We're being adults now, people.
It's past us now because I completely agree. Like we don't have much Reggies left. Like Phil
Yeah.
Spencer is cool, but they don't go on stage like they used to,
Yeah.
and we don't get to see that interaction with
Yeah.
the camera and stuff as
Yeah,
we used
maybe.
to. I mean, Reggie really brought it. I think he made everyone pucker up a little bit, get out there and do something interesting.
Yeah. Well, I also was like kind of met on it, but there was a lot of good, solid, exciting things that were announced here, but not as much as I would expected. Like one or two more like heavy hitters, like really be like, holy shit! Like
Yeah.
that's where PlayStation is going. That's what's coming for us. I didn't get that, but
Heavy hitters and like Sony exclusive
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
all that to be said, let's go through a little bit what we had. So we opened the showcase up with Fair Games, which is this like bank robbery thing, like shooter game or whatever. But the reason why I want to bring it up is because this is Jade Raymond's first game as a solo studio person, and she's the one that was the one that created Assassin's Creed. So she's the Assassin's Creed person that like built the foundation. She was the producer of Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed for a long ass time.
Yeah.
This is her new studio and the game is called Fair Games. So I think for that, I'm excited about it, but it also feels like one of those like potential like let's throw in a bunch of live service, let's make it cash grabby, like buy a bunch of shit, you know.
That's
kinda
what I
thing.
got from it.
Yeah,
Like I just at first I thought it was that other game we were talking about when we were in South by. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh.
I thought when they were showing us, like, is that game?
wait, that wasn't shit. Crime
Everything's
City?
like-
no,
No, it was like everything was destructible and like
oh yeah, the finals.
the finals.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was the finals
Yeah,
the whole
that's what
time,
me
right?
too. Me
Okay,
too.
but it
Yeah.
wasn't, and I was just like, okay, well, that's just okay.
Yeah,
And I wasn't too impressed. It's just not on my radar at all
Yeah.
to keep an eye out for it.
yeah. It might surprise us, but it definitely was. But it's worth noting that is a Jade Raymond game, so there's potential that it could be really good. We did get Helldivers 2 finally, which is really exciting to see. Could possibly like a spaceship or Starship Troopers kind of thing.
Troopers thing.
But I love that they're taking this third person. This is awesome. So I'm very, very excited about that to see what Helldivers 2 in third person is like. So we talked about it a little bit earlier, but like, I mean, Austin, you and I played a lot of Helldivers. So like, how do you feel about their switch to the third person?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
My body's ready. My
body's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like super pumped for that one. Like I said, I thought it was Starship Troopers when it was promoting, and then it turns out it wasn't. But still, I was super excited. Like I was still.
You're like, I don't care what this is.
I
give it to
don't
me.
just give it to me. I want it. It looks great.
They did a great job with the trailer. I mean, it reminds me, it has the humor of like the Outer Worlds kind of stuff where but it also has Starship Troopers humor now that I realize it. But yeah, it looks really, really good. And it seems like it's still probably going to be a co-op game, same kind of style, but I love that it's third person and the graphics look freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, they do.
I love it.
Man.
Absolutely love it. Then we got Foam Stars are stupid. And then we got Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Just gloss over that one.
Gloss over Foam Stars. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. This is the remake of MGS3 that people have been thinking is going to come, going to release. It is a complete remake from the ground up, done by Konami. Hideo Kojima is not involved in this project, but it is the it's the remake of the beloved MGS3 that apparently in the story is the start of the story.
Which I'm pumped for that one because I've never played any of the older Metal Gear. I played the newest one, which was Phantom Pain, right? So I'm kind of pumped to get into like the story. It was the same way whenever they came out with the Final Fantasy remake for 7. I was just like, I never played this game. Everyone talks about it. Now I'm excited.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be awesome.
yeah.
We don't have a release date yet. Probably won't for a while, but you know, it's there. It's
Yeah,
coming.
it's there.
It's a reality. It's not fake. So that's really good. Then we got Alan Wake 2. We got the this was the first gameplay. Austin, you mind pulling it up real quick? I wanna show some of that on our background here.
Sure. I'll just find it.
It's on our show notes. It's an easy link over there.
I thought it-
So
It's not in the article.
Interesting fact about this. I was just recently playing Quantum Break.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it
nice.
dropped on the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
Stopped playing it because the PC port is garbage.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But they had a little teaser in there for the Alan Wake 2.
Really?
Yes,
So
it did.
they had.
that's right. You
Whoa,
told me
that's
that.
not- And like I was watching, I was just like, "This is Alan Wake 2. It's just
I think
not the
they
same
had a
characters."
teaser in the other one. What was the other game that came out by him?
Control.
Control.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, back to Alan Wake 2.
So Alan Wake 2, we got a release date, October 17th. Very exciting. Hope it's coming out. Man, but this looks freaking good.
Like compared to the last one, the remaster, yeah, it looks fucking phenomenal.
it looks crazy. It looks like you're gonna play two different characters, which is interesting. You got this like cop lady who's running around, and then you got like
Alan Wake.
I
I don't think you play as the other cop, but you play
No,
as
you don't play as
Alan
the other
Wake.
one. Yeah, which apparently the other cop, I think is supposed to be modeled. It's supposed to be Sam Lake, who's like the creator of this game. So that was kind of cool. But I love the location. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm
This
just-
looks like Until Dawn to me.
interesting.
Like the way it's
Well, Until Dawn looks like Alan Wake then. 'Cause
Yeah.
Alan Wake came before us.
It's a spooky game, guys. All spooky games look alike.
No,
But yeah, look at
it's
this.
got a little Resident Evil vibe to it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, yeah, it
No,
looks
like
so
it's just
good.
coming on.
Well, some of these also remind me of The Last of Us, like creeping through the hallways and shit like that. You know,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where this goes. I should probably replay Alan
If they
Wake.
make a live action movie, I think Bradley Cooper can play
Yes.
fucking Alan
Dude, he
Wake.
could.
Like,
Well, this Alan Wake's actually based off of a real actor, so I'm sure that
oh yeah, well,
real actor could
they
actually
didn't do
play
it
it.
with Mario. Why would they do it with him?
Fair enough.
But yeah, it looks really creepy. Like I feel like
Oh, yeah.
they took the creepiness to another level because like the other one was like a thriller, a psychological thriller, but this is like freaky. Like those freaking dudes with the freaking horns or antlers coming out of their heads and shit. Like
Yeah. I'm
Play it
ready,
back.
dude.
Play it back.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I
It's
love
gonna
it.
be wild.
It looks
No
so
one thought
good.
this was coming out. Everyone's been screaming about this.
That's what I'm
forever.
saying. It's like this isn't a Sony exclusive, but they still dropped it, which I'm happy about. Don't get me wrong. And we got a release date, which I'm upset about the release date a little bit because it's October 17th, and the next game we're going to talk about releases October 12th.
I know.
And I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Seriously, yes.
Yeah.
It's so close together.
Well, there's so many games. What's crazy about this too, the fact that this was showed at the PlayStation Showcase,
Yeah.
is that this is a game originally. Alan Wake 1 was an Xbox exclusive, a timed exclusive.
Really?
So it was Xbox 360 exclusive for a while, and then that was one of the reasons why I got an Xbox 360. Actually, was like for this
Play
game.
this.
And I was obsessed with this game.
It's so good.
Yeah, so it's gonna be great. Cannot wait. But yeah, like you said, 5 days before this, we're gonna be getting Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Oh,
So they also
I'm as
showed,
excited about it.
really?
yeah. So they showed,
It's another Assassin's Creed game comes out every
Going back
couple
to the
years.
foundation,
Fucking
dude.
Call
Going
of
back
Duty
to
comes out every few years. Like
they're
whatever.
going
Yeah.
back to the foundation.
Foundation of what?
Of Assassin's Creed. The first one. The fucking first one.
Origins.
No,
No.
the first
AC1.
AC1.
2007,
Yeah.
first ever
Or in
Assassin's Creed.
Jerusalem.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was
We're
the
gonna
idea
see
when they pitched this. That was
What's
their
his
big
face?
whole shtick
Basim.
was
No, we won't
you play
see all player.
Basim from Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going back to early times with him, and it'll be centered around one city, and it's like going back to the roots of Assassin's Creed from
Yep.
way back when, because they were like getting so big with the game. They were like, let's go back and do something a little bit more. Step back a little bit.
Yep.
And people got excited about it,
good.
and it's funny because now I've seen reviews of people saying it seems too boring, and I'm like, oh god damn it!
Can't please anyone,
That is
man.
awesome.
Can't.
That
But
is
can't.
awesome.
I love the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I love how each game feels a little different. Like Valhalla felt extremely different from the rest of it. Syndicate felt extremely different,
Yep.
but it still has that core value. And I'm happy that they're going all the way back because
Yeah.
I want stealth to be the priority in this game.
Oh yeah.
So I am super stoked. And then also, if you guys notice this, which I'm kind of super stoked about, when you watch the trailer, Basim is up top and he does this like weird play out of how to kill people.
Yeah.
If you ever played Arkham Knight and you know Batman has that ability where once he builds up his fear meter, he can take out multiple enemies. I think they're introducing that in this game.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be really cool.
That look because it showed like a hologram of Basim going through killing people, and then it went to play out. So I kind of hope they introduce that feature in this because that will be cool. I know it's two different games, but it seems
Yeah.
like that's what they were leading to,
They might.
and it looks phenomenal to me. I think it looks way better than Valhalla.
Yeah, I'm excited that I am excited. It's gonna be a little bit more grounded, a little bit more back to the roots kind of thing. I appreciate that this world is so much more colorful than that of like the original like AC, and
Super,
then
like, monotone.
yeah, 2 and 3 and 4 it was just like all brown, and I love that there's a lot of like greenery coming through here.
Also
yeah.
seems like now they're going back to what Syndicate did is introduce different ways to assassinate people. You can go in either at night or you can go in loud and proud.
Yeah.
One of the two, or you can hide out, stake out, and get like steal a key or something so you can sneak in better. They're going back to like opening up more options to do stuff. So this is what I'm talking about right here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, dude. I am pumped,
okay,
man.
okay.
I'm so excited.
Basim was a cool character too, or Basim or whatever. Like
Basim.
he was really interesting. I
Did
thought.
you beat the story fully?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
So you know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember anything from that time.
I actually have to go back and look because I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but I did beat it. I rolled credits on it. Yeah, I put 95 hours in this game.
Yeah. I put
is nuts.
I put 165 hours in it.
Yeah. It was a big ass
Put
game.
a lot more.
Oh yeah,
Valhalla,
baby.
man, was huge.
All right, so what are you gonna play? Alan Wake or this game?
Dude, I don't know.
Well, this
You
game
can
comes out
play.
first. I'm playing this one first.
Oh, okay.
And
fair
I'm not gonna beat it, but whenever
Yeah.
I'm in the mood to jump to Alan Wake, just switch
Yeah.
over. Two different style games.
We'll see. I feel like I'd rather play Alan Wake first, even though it comes out second. But if it hooks me enough, I'll just stick with it.
Yeah. It's such a hard year for. I mean, there's so many big titles coming out this year. We got it. Already have talked about how many games we have that are potentials for game of the year, but then we still have like all these other ones that haven't released yet. It's bad. It's bad.
That's bad.
Oh, do. I also want to give a shout out to Next Game. Y'all know how much I love Night in the Woods from back in the day. Such a cool game. It's back in some capacity. I don't know what's happening with the development team because there was some. I think one of them actually.
Oh.
Something happened. But this is Revenant Hill. You play a little cat, and it looks awesome. And it's got the same art style as Night in the Woods. It's from Finji. It's back. I can't wait. I don't think it's anything related to Night in the Woods, but all I can say is I love Night in the Woods, and I'm excited that this is alive and has the same art style of exciting awesomeness, and it looks dark, which the first one was dark, but it's cute, and I love it.
It's the cute darkness.
Brett's game.
Yeah.
right.
Y'all gonna play
See
this too?
So
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Whenever this trailer was about to play, and I was driving, and I get a text message, and it kind of like stopped it from playing. Brett's like Night of the Woods, and I'm like, did I miss something? I don't see what's happening. It's like,
You weren't caught up yet?
No, I was caught up,
okay.
but I didn't know what he was talking about because this title popped up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Revenant Hill.
what-
It's like, what are you talking about?
What is he talking? Why is he so pumped about this?
Yeah.
I was just like, okay,
Dude, it's gonna be great.
Coming to
I
PlayStation
believe it.
5.
yeah.
Can't wait.
I mean, I'm happy for you.
We had some PSVR 2 announcements.
Bleh.
Unfortunately,
Bleh.
nothing was good. Still, I was kind of surprised by that. We did get the trailer for Arizona Sunshine 2.
It actually looked
Interesting.
good.
Interesting.
But there was no gameplay.
Yeah, no, it was
all
all
just
cinematic.
So I saw something recently about the PSVR 2 that it is not selling well,
No, it was a
and they are
bad.
Oh!
I know he would love that, and they are actually planning on dropping the price here in the next couple of weeks.
Not surprised.
Isn't that what we said?
Yeah,
But no, all you people who were talking crap
You
about us
lovely
about
people.
the PSVR 2, about how we were crapping
it's
on
gonna
it.
be so good.
It's gonna be so great, the eye tracing and all this stuff. But no one wants to pay that much money for something like that, and then pay that much money for a
was it
fucking
again?
I
console.
think it's $500 on top of your $500
God,
PlayStation.
your PlayStation.
No, you're buying two for
And what
one.
games are you getting? Oh, but the eye
Hey,
tracing.
but they're getting Beat Saber finally.
Oh, thank God. I can't play my old Beat Saber. I gotta wait for a new one.
If that came out at launch, then maybe it'd sell more copies. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it would not
No, it
have.
would not.
Yeah,
I just feel like the games VR is so limited,
It is.
and people don't. Or just, it's not catching on like it was supposed to.
No, it's not. It's great. VR's great. I love it. I love the experience. I love doing it. I hate setting everything up to do it. I don't
Yeah.
have the room for it. I don't have the games.
That's
some
the
of the
big thing,
games.
yeah.
Some of the games you
we had the room now. Your house is like cleared out.
Well,
so.
yeah, I know. Some of the games are like fun, but some of the games you're just stationary and just doing an escape room. I'm just,
Yeah,
it's
I
whatever.
might just do escape room in real life.
yeah,
Yeah. Go out in the real world, people.
Exactly.
Enjoy the fresh air.
yeah. Or just play your games on your flat screen. That's also fun too. So next up, after they did all the PSVR nonsense, we went into a game that I did not expect to see, but Bungie has announced their next new game, which is a revival of their game from the 90s, the first game that put them on the map, Marathon. But it's now completely different. It's an extraction shooter. And this game has one of the coolest art styles I think I've ever seen.
I missed out on this one. I was
Dude,
using our
I
stream.
think I did too.
I am so freaking excited about this.
Why?
It's gorgeous. Look at the design of this game. It has so much style,
Okay.
so much like uniqueness. It's like
just a
I'm like,
cinematic trailer, though.
I know, but it's gonna be in the game too. It's kind of like the finals. It has really good art.
Yeah.
This,
What am I watching? I don't understand what this is going on in this game.
well, you gotta have watched it. You know, like
I mean, I'm watching
seen
it
it.
again,
yeah.
trying to figure it out.
There's not much to be known yet. It's just kind of it's a vibe. kind of trailer. It's a set piece to showcase kind of
You know
like
how
what the
many
world's
times I
like.
got
and-
lied to by Vibe?
yeah.
Too many times.
Well, this is not going to be. This is going to be great because this
That's
is
what he said about
good.
Destiny.
Destiny was good. We enjoyed Destiny
Still-
eventually.
still
yeah.
making money.
There's some good stuff.
I think they have some good stuff going here. I think visually it's gonna be incredible. But so what happened was in this video there was some secret messaging in it that led to a obviously people found it and
very
it
cool,
unlocked a
very
new
cool.
video that gave a developer series after the fact. And so the video came out and basically what they said is this game's still early in development. They're going dark for a while and they're not going to talk about it for a while. They just want to say, hey, we're making this is what it looks like and it's coming in the future and that's
cool.
what's going on. But what they're
Apex Legends Destiny style.
no, it's an
Probably.
extraction shooter. It's like Starship
Oh.
Troopers.
Oh.
That kind of idea. It's really actually based more around Escape from Tarkov.
Oh.
That kind of idea. Everybody's doing an extraction shooter right now. So this is going to be it's going to be, let's see here. Let me find some details from the actual video itself.
Please.
I thought you'll be more hyped about the art style of this thing, man. It looks
no,
freaking
it's cool. It's
gorgeous.
cool. It looks great. It looks
Yeah.
great, Brett. We'll
I
put
mean,
it up
no,
on
you
the
can
fridge.
talk shit about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Talking like so much shit about this game, and then when it comes out, we're just gonna be playing it and refuse to apologize to Brett. Like,
Well,
oh, you
look.
were talking about that game.
Destiny was supposed to redeem itself.
They're coming out
With
with a
its
new
story.
DLC thing. What's his
Yeah,
name?
they're bringing back
The gun guy.
Cade, dude.
Yeah, Kay's back.
coming back
They
somehow.
showed that at the PlayStation Showcase.
Kane's coming back. We never should have got rid of him.
How many times do you try to pull us back into Destiny? Come on, man.
Twice so far.
You love Destiny.
The second time is because he was like, "We should play this DLC." And I was
So
like,
I was
"Are
gonna
we
actually-
No, you're excited about it too. You're excited.
I was actually
about
going
it
to
too.
text you and see if you want to play Division 2.
Oh
I
god.
thought about downloading it.
I would have done it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
dude.
Like start from scratch. Like fucking just
beginning
go.
of this year, dude. I played the whole campaign again by myself. I'm telling you.
Okay. I'll think a little bit more on it.
So this game is a multiplayer PvP extraction game. Multiple teams of 3 players who control cybernetic mercenaries called runners are dropped into a planet called Tau Ceti 4, a core location in the original games. The goal is to scavenge the planet for artifacts and weapons that appear to carry over to later runs in some way. Think of
I'm thinking.
what's the game? Returnal. The goal is to collect as many artifacts as possible and to safely extract them to win a round. Though teams can kill one another and try and steal their loot.
So Division.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
and
that?
Escape from Tarkov. That's
What's that
exactly what Escape from
zone
Tarkov
called
is.
in Division.
The Dark Zone.
Dark Zone. The Dark Zone.
There's no single player campaign. They emphasize that narrative is a big part of the game. It's unclear if it's using the term to discuss if it's using the term to discuss written story or emergent gameplay narratives that pop up during unpredictable rounds. They did mention that there will be seasons, a format that Destiny uses, that the story will unfold in some way over that time. So they gave an idea that a player placing an alien key on an altar opens up a new zone for all other players in the persistent universe that's playing. There's also an emphasis on fashion too. They note that their players will have a way to visually express themselves. Runners are stylish. We could probably expect a similar approach to Destiny here, where players are able to equip and customize gear. Beyond that, we really don't know anything, and they're going to go dark for a while. But I'm excited because I think visually this is like, I mean, Destiny visually was an incredible game.
Yep.
It's just, it lacked in the fact that they put so much shit in it over time that it got overwhelming and frustrating. But the
Leave
core
it-
gameplay was good,
Yeah.
right?
Leave it to Bungie to make a game without a great story. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Everything's
Halo.
amazing. They
I-
should have a phenomenal story,
Okay.
but it's just gonna be fucking shit.
Yeah.
Might eat my words. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind eating words. This will fail.
I agree with you.
I think this will fail.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, well, eat my words then.
Yeah.
He won't remember anyway, so we'll be
No,
good.
he will. He'll be like, "You said it's gonna fail."
Yeah. No, we'll
He's
see.
gonna
We'll
write
see.
a note.
Yeah.
So he
Should
always
be.
remember.
People- all our predictions should be written down so we can go back.
Anybody out there is listening, you want to write down our predictions for us, that'd be great. So we
Well,
can
I
go back and
remember
look at 'em.
telling you guys that Cyberpunk was going to suck. And you guys were like riding that train, Cyberpunk
man.
train.
I know.
I was like, I don't know.
We even
man.
didn't
It's
say-
hard.
We didn't say it sucked at the beginning. We're like,
Yeah, y'all were holding on.
no, we're like, there's something missing, but it was a decent game.
Yeah.
No, it sucked. It fucking blew.
It's good now. It's good. It's a good game.
I still have to play it. I still have.
I
the
still
copy
actually,
of it.
I love
The new
Cyberpunk.
DLC comes out.
I am.
I thought Cyberpunk was great. It just they freaking shot to bed when they released it, unfortunately. But no, I'm
3
excited about
years
this. Like,
later.
extraction shooters. I've gotten some hype around it with Starship Troopers and stuff like that. They're becoming more and more common. Not many have done a good job with them. I mean, what was the Hazard Zone in Battlefield? That didn't do super hot. But Escape from Tarkov is like a huge game, and people love that game. And that's exactly what it is. It's
So
an
we'll go
extraction
back
shooter.
to like Fortnite.
yeah.
They're rocking it.
Yep.
Tarkov is rocking it. This is not going to change anything.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna
like,
fail.
How many can they pull away from the existing
What, new
properties
skins
that are already
on our
out there?
games we already play.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm hopeful about this game. I think Bungie can pull it off, but I don't know. Maybe not.
I love hearing
I mean,
that.
they-
We'll see.
Bungie can pull it off.
Yeah,
And if
they
I don't
did.
eat my words, I'm just gonna rail into them so hard.
Yeah. I mean, they did a bad job with
Playing it
Halo. After,
secretly.
I mean, we all know how shitty Halo was after Halo 1.
Yeah,
So,
true.
they can't do good games, honestly. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so Marathon seems cool. I'm excited. Everybody else is not. So that's great. Project Q, everybody. This is the handheld device that,
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
yeah, new handheld that PlayStation announced beforehand. They were like, hey, handheld device. They took the controller in half, stuck a screen on it, and it's like, you have a handheld device. But guess what? You can't leave with your house with it.
Hey, if, I don't know.
You got to be connected to the network.
That's the same way with their their backbone that uses your phone.
Yeah.
You have to have a Wi-Fi connection to your PlayStation and to your phone in order to stream and play games.
You guys said that Marathon was going to fail. I think this is going to fail.
Yeah.
This doesn't need to exist. I got my PlayStation. If I'm going to play handheld, I'm going to use my Switch.
That doesn't even look comfortable. Like I'm trying to be on the side of
It's
this.
not the best design. I think they redesigned it. I think they do.
I don't know.
Split the controller in half. No, it just looks too fucking weird. That just no. You need.
That's
a
how their
Switch.
backbone is, though.
Like, look at what we have for. What'd you get for Steam Deck?
Yeah, Steam Deck.
That thing.
It's a big ass device, but it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Similar-ish thing to the Switch.
How much is this gonna
obviously
run?
It's not.
We don't know yet. They haven't announced the price.
So, like-
There's nothing. We just
I don't
got-
know. The screen,
So it's supposed to stream, right? It's just a streaming device, basically.
Essentially.
basically.
Okay. So how much would you pay for this?
$50.
Wow.
Okay, I was
That
gonna say
low.
like 150, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
going to say. Is
150.
150. I will pay 150 for that.
Really?
Yeah, like
if it
truly
actually works,
if-
but the streaming doesn't work.
Well, it might. I don't know if it's going to be streaming, or if it's just going to download. Actually, I don't know. Here, scroll down. Does it only stream? Oh yeah, streaming them. Yeah, you're right. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
it only streams. Like,
Yeah.
and that's like the kick with this. Like, you get a Switch experience for your PlayStation, but you can only stream it, and it can only be in your house. Which I do. I mean, okay, how big is the screen? They didn't even mention that.
8 inches.
8 inches.
8 inches.
How big is the Switch?
8 inches.
I don't think it's 8 inches.
I don't know.
Switch.
I don't know. I like if I had extra money on my GameStop card or someone like
It's an inch bigger.
Wow. If someone bought it for me or something, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, because this is something my mom would buy me, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you love PlayStation games? Here you go, son. I'd be like, oh, cool. You know, and I would use it. I would probably use it walking around the house or if my wife's watching TV, which I don't have to worry about anymore because it's connected to my PC. But, like, I get it. Is there a need for it? No.
All right, this is how they sell this thing. My wife. This is our console. This is what we have.
Commercial idea. Here it is.
Yeah, this is what we have. We stream Netflix. All the streaming services are on it. My wife wants to watch TV, but I want to play a video game.
Basically.
I need this, and I can stream it from
your PlayStation.
and my wife can use, our girlfriend can use.
Yeah.
my
I mean, that's the
Same
only thing it's
commercial
for.
idea.
PlayStation.
It's
the only thing.
it's for
you wanna get
families.
this.
Yeah.
Families and little kids
you know what would
too.
be better is you can have multiple and give it to your kid, and they can play a game on it while you're playing a game on it. it.
That won't work.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Stream 2 games at the same
So
time.
I
you
don't
can
think
play
that
God
would
of
work.
War while they're
While they're
playing
playing that.
Fortnite.
Bugsnax.
That's
Yeah,
not going to
Bugsnax.
work. That's not going to happen.
If they did,
If they did that, that would be pretty
There
cool.
would be value in that for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
But if they just do it where it's like, hey, here's a cool peripheral, I would enjoy it. But I think, like I said before, I just want to sit down and play my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's for.
Yeah. I still think it's I mean, that's the only way that would make it a value, but it's
gonna
just
feel right, you know?
it's not what we wanted. I want a Vita. I don't want a
Yeah.
I don't want a
Whoa,
I don't
whoa,
want a
whoa.
Wii U. I want a Vita.
I want to take it with you anywhere.
That is better than a Vita.
Well, I'm saying I want it to
Oh,
be
you
able
want
to
to
take
be
it somewhere.
mobile and
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So, oh, I thought you
I
meant
want a
like
Vita in the sense
the
of
physical aspect
No,
of it.
I don't want the handheld. I just want a handheld device that's I can take somewhere.
You can take somewhere
Yeah.
and always on the go.
Yeah,
You can
and
pull it out.
at this point in time, it should be able to. I mean, well, it's not going to run. It can be like on like a Switch. You know, you're docked. You run 1080 when you're on your mobile device. It's 720. This could do the same thing. You're not going to get your full 4K on this device as you would on your
1080.
PlayStation
So
5.
you want to
Take
be
it.
able to take the games you have on your console that's downloaded from the PlayStation Network, download it on this, and you can go anywhere you
Yeah.
want and play.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be nice.
Can't.
I know.
Wait.
Yeah,
How much storage do you have in your Steam Deck?
128. No, 256
All right.
Terabyte?
No.
gigabytes.
I'm joking.
Oh God, no! I think it'd be like
That'd
this.
be huge. I'm sorry.
So how many games you get on there?
I mean, I just have whatever I'm playing at the time,
you don't play
like 5 or
anything big.
6.
You don't have
No,
anything big.
I'm using it for like indie games and stuff. Yeah,
That's what I figured. Okay.
And does your PlayStation have to be in rest mode on all the time?
So I don't know.
Because I'm
probably
pretty sure
have to
with
be
the
in rest
remote
mode all
play,
the time.
it has to be on. Because I tried it out.
Oh yeah,
with
that's what it does.
Anthem.
Is it uses remote play.
It uses remote play.
so it has to
Because
be
with Anthem, I was playing on my cell phone just to test it out. It's like, oh, this is cool. And I was like, this is dumb. This is stupid.
So, yeah, same deal. Just it gives you controllers.
Hey, they're getting there, man. Foundation work. I think I like it being like that because with the Switch, whenever I'm playing on it, my wrists start to hurt and my pinkies start to hurt how I hold it.
No, I
With
agree.
the
That's why you
controller,
have to get the grip that I
well,
got.
I'm not paying extra money for
I know.
fucking grip and shit.
It's just work, bro.
Yeah, give me something. It's supposed to be handheld. Make it handheld. This one, I think I can be comfortable playing it and not feel awkward. You know,
It looks weird, but I think it will be comfortable.
but
It's just a traditional controller.
I think you are correct. It needs to be on the go, and
If you can just connect to Wi-Fi and be able to play anywhere.
Yeah,
that's what you
that'd be
can do
fine.
on this, right?
No, you can't take it out of your house. Oh, you have
has to be
to
connected
be on
to
the same
your
home
Your
network.
Wi-Fi, the
But
same
that-
yeah.
network.
Connected
If your
to that.
PlayStation's not in that same Wi-Fi network, you can't play this.
Yeah, I won't be buying this,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I'm
but-
not either.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So let's move on to the Big Kahuna, everybody. Last but not least, I thought they were gonna like just freaking like screw us over and be like, okay, Project Q, that's it, everybody. And then we see this dude, and I didn't realize what
I
Jason had
thought
told me.
So, yes, here we go.
No, but
You
I thought
know.
this is a different game. at
I
first.
did
Oh,
too.
yeah, same.
I was
I
like-
did
So-
not
I was
at
like,
all.
what is this shit?
I was like, is this some freaking like new IP?
Yeah.
Is this like from like Days Gone 2.0 or some shit? I don't know.
Before we get into it, whenever the first trailer dropped for Spider-Man 2, I told you guys that was Craven the
Yeah,
Hunter
you did.
narrating.
I did,
yeah, no,
I
you told us.
fucking told you
told
guys.
us,
Didn't want
yeah.
to believe me.
You called it. Well, I didn't know who the hell he was. So I was
know
like,
you didn't
whatever.
know who
Yeah.
he was. But yeah, I agree with both of you. I thought it was something different. I was just like, they're not showing Spider-Man.
yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. And then
Oh, I got so pissed. I was
so they're
like,
walking
yo,
through the
you
woods.
screwed
They're
us.
walking through the woods. And then this guy comes up and hands him a tablet. Turns out this is Craven the Hunter, and on the tablet is all these new people in New
You
York.
see the Prowler. You see. You saw a lot of people. I have to wait. Till
Yeah,
I
there
play
was a
through
shit
it.
ton of people. Yeah. But this is the first gameplay reveal of Spider-Man 2. Unfortunately, there is still no release date. It's just tentatively fall 2023. So we'll see what happens. I hope it doesn't get pushed. But goddamn.
I'm just happy we're not seeing the same screenshots over and over again for them. Just Miles and Peter standing next to each other.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to actually like see something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a great setup. Like, it really sets up the game, gets you going. Like, you know what we're getting into. You can kind of see maybe a general path of like what the campaign's going to be about, and I'm pumped.
Well, the creator or director came out and said because the people were bitching that they showed too much of what was happening in the storyline and
Yeah.
all that jazz. Well, he said y'all haven't seen anything yet. That was just
Yeah.
a tiny bit.
Yeah.
That was
How
a
could you
tiny
even-
bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
I heard that this is the map is like 2 times the size of
Yeah, because I
Manhattan.
think it adds Brooklyn too.
Yeah. Which we were talking about that last time. I was like, how are you going to make this game different in New
said-
York?
I said there's no way.
Yeah. And I thought they were just, I mean, you just got Manhattan, but no, they're like giving you the outer parts of Manhattan. I mean, they got the Bronx, they got Queens, they got all these different places that are going to be available now. And that's, I mean, you can go across the bridges. Oh my God.
It's gonna
Oh
be
my
great.
God.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So I need to, because I'm not like super into the Spider-Man lore of like the comics and shit like that, and I never saw the Venom movies. I need the TLDR of like, what is this thing that infected Spider-Man that's got him doing the thing?
Oh, you want me to do it?
Oh, yeah, please.
So, Venom is actually I don't know how to put this. So, in different comic books, there's different variations of Venom. And the one that I love is the Ultimate series. So, in the Ultimate series, I'm going down a fucking rabbit hole. Just give me a second. The Ultimate series, Peter Parker's dad and Eddie Brock's dad actually created the Venom suit to cure cancer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Peter Parker's dad used some of his DNA to create the suit. That's why whenever the suit is broke loose, it's able to attach to Peter without having the need to feed off of it. So he doesn't really feed off Peter, but he does change his emotions. Well,
So
eventually,
he's wearing a suit.
Yeah.
That's not just like part of, okay. Yeah.
so once the suit goes to Eddie Brock, he has to consume people in order to stay alive.
okay.
The original story arc for this, and I could be wrong, someone can correct me, is that the Venom suit is actually an alien species that came down. And the Venom suit, the Venom is actually connected to a whole mass of different Venoms. And that's where the story goes off from there.
Yeah.
The Venom suit was actually introduced in Secret Wars, and I think that's what Marvel is planning on doing with Tom Holland Spider-Man,
Yeah.
is introduce the Venom suit then with Secret Wars. But yeah. What else? I think that's it
That's all
for
I
right
know,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what story arc they're going with this, because at the end of Spider-Man, we saw that Harry, the suit was on him, not on him, but doing something to his body. And from what we can tell from the trailer is that Dr. Connors, aka Lizard, was trying to cure Harry, was trying to help him out. And that's why the main reason why Miles and Peter are trying to save not Killer Croc, that's Batman. Lizard, in order to make sure Harry is saved.
Yeah. Okay.
The one thing we didn't get introduced into this game yet is Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
And I think that's the big
That's
maybe
the big
twist,
thing that
or
they gotta
even
be
a
in
Green
showcase.
Goblin. I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so amazing. That'd be
anyways, I'm
amazing.
sorry.
Well, I mean, hey, no spoilers, but if I remember, well, spoilers. If I remember correctly, at the end of Spider-Man, didn't we have like a reference to the Green Goblin, like the board? I think in the very very end of the game.
No,
Are you sure?
positive.
So
I don't believe you, but anyway.
But
Probably right.
So I do like in this game, I'm going to go back to the game,
Yeah,
that R1 and L1 has different abilities for each spider.
Yeah.
So with Peter Parker, when he is in the Venom suit, he has his L1, which is his Venom powers, and then also with Miles, which for some reason he has the same name for his powers as Venom. It's referenced back to something else, but he also has his powers on that side. And then you have your standard abilities that all the spiders have on the R1 side. And I was wondering how they were going to do that, since Miles has powers,
Yeah.
and Peter doesn't, how they were going to introduce that.
I'm just glad you can switch between them.
And what
That was one of my predictions.
what I'm curious about is
remember
how, if you are going to be able, whenever you're free roaming, if you're going to be able to switch from the suit back and forth, and how that would affect the cosmetic of the suit, because you're able to switch out different suits. Let's say if I have the 2099 Spider-Man suit on Peter Parker and I switch over to the Venom suit, will it change into what?
That's cool.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Will it be a
yeah.
Venom 2099, or will it just be the standard
interesting.
Spider-Man? I think it should. That would be
You get
fucking
double
cool.
suits?
Double suits? That would be fucking cool.
Dude, that'd be wild.
And I don't know how that's going to be introduced, and I kind of hope they go that route, but I highly doubt it, because
Yeah.
I think the Venom suit is only going to.
Venom suit.
It's just this Venom suit, and what I can predict so far, because what I saw from the first trailer, is that Peter's going to lose a Venom suit, right? And then after that, he's going to have the arms on his back, and that's going to represent the Venom suit, so you still can use those abilities. That's my prediction on that. I could
Got
be
it.
wrong, but sorry.
Yeah. No,
Off my
you're good.
train.
You're good. Yeah.
Pause for a second. I really got to pee.
Oh
I've been trying
no!
to hold it this whole time.
Wow.
Reached my limit.
Well, you want to just keep going? You want to? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, Austin's going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah, that's fine. And we're going back in 3, 2, 1. All right.
Yes. So I am this gameplay showcase just like really impressed me.
It was long too.
It was long, and the fact that this game has always been really impressive, but I just love how they showcase. Insomniac is so good at like these really intense cinematic moments.
Yeah.
That are like a combination of gameplay and cinematics, like all melded into one.
Mm-hmm.
They did it with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. They did it with Spider-Man. Now they're doing it again with Spider-Man 2. To see like the moments where you're like flying through across the river and like you dove through the train or whatever, like wide open to like, and did all these flips and shit. Like, it's just so like, the fact that you can pull this stuff off just blows my mind.
So, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Interesting fact. Rift Apart.
Yeah.
They had the different dimensions
Right.
and all that. Supposedly, there is a level in this game where you're going to get a small taste of the Spideyverse.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So, all right, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
before
exciting.
I forgot. Yeah.
No, that's good. I love the setup that's going here. I love that we get to play both as Miles Morales and Spider-Man. I'm very curious to see how I love some of the new gameplay elements, like where Miles is able to like send out like, basically creates it like little like lines or whatever, wires you can walk across,
Oh,
his
yeah. That's a
spiders
new
up.
introduction. In
Yeah,
that
and
one.
like he can dive down, like grab a bunch of people and pull them together,
and you can
zip
do a
line,
double
yeah.
takedown now.
Double takedown. That looks really sick. A lot of new abilities, all the electricity stuff that he can do versus like, all the Venom powers that you have. Like there's a lot of potential for the combos are going to be insane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. The hard part is like, this does release this year. Like game of the year discussion is just like, what the hell do you do?
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
The more I played Tears of the Kingdom, I didn't think it would get it just because it's obviously, almost a copy of the same game.
Yeah.
In most respects, yeah. But man, I don't know. That game is just on a whole other level.
Like, I just noticed this. If you're watching the cinematic and you look on the back of Spider-Man's neck, Peter Parker, you can see the Venom suit just moving.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
shit,
fucking
that's cool.
crazy. I had
great.
someone just recently, one of my friends, he was complaining about the Venom suit, that he didn't like it. Because if you notice on his shoulders, you can see like, it's almost like armor.
Holders, yeah.
But what I think it is just the tentacles that's wrapped around him.
Yes.
And it just
I think
breaks
that's-
through
yeah.
and goes. But yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, this whole like the combat sequence going through the river and stuff like that, that was wild. And what's interesting to me too is like I feel like anytime you go on the water in the first game, like you're kind of useless. And I feel like they've made a lot of opportunities. They got like cranes and
They have
like
boats and
bridges
stuff
and
with
all these
cranes,
different
yeah.
things over everywhere that allows you to actually properly swing through the rivers. And just the fact that you can get across the water, I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see how big the map is and all the like, checkboxy things you get to cross off the list as you play through
yes.
this. And Kraven the Hunter, like, seems like a very formidable villain. Excited for that. So should be great.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be a hard year.
I just hope, since you can switch between Miles and Peter, I kind of hope once Eddie Brock's introduced, you can switch over to him. Because whenever I played Ultimate
That would be-
Spider-Man,
That'd be a surprise.
yeah, whenever I played Ultimate Spider-Man, you play between the two, and you can switch over at the very end. And playing as Eddie Brock, just running around devouring people, and you get to fight. You get to fight
that was-
Wolverine.
yeah,
like
yeah.
I just loved it.
What
That
would-
would. Oh man, that might push it to game of the year.
And I think after this game, like I said last time when they promoted this game, I think they're going to come out with DLC just for Eddie Brock's character.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Man.
It's one of those, it's going to be tough because, like, this game is going to have, visually, it's going to be probably one of the best looking games of the year. The story is very cinematic, very nostalgic too, for people that like love the Spider-Man series. Whereas like Tears of the Kingdom is a very cool story, but it's not as like,
That's gripping.
it's not as, I guess, yeah, it's not as gripping. And it's like a lot of the dialogue is delivered through like text and stuff like that in a lot of ways. So it's just different.
Yeah.
And it's, although, Tears of the Kingdom is an incredibly technical marvel across the board with like how much you can do and how much you can explore. I mean, this one has a lot of that stuff too, just not to. It's just a different game,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be hard to
Yeah.
compare the two.
Yeah. It is. I mean, they're really. I mean, yeah.
It's gonna come down to like what you really favor more. It's like, do you favor more gameplay? Do you favor more story? What world design? Like, I mean, I think world design is good in both, but it's like it's hard to pass up the fact that like they've literally recreated New York in so much clarity. And like the depth to it, and just like how much you can explore here is just
Yeah, but you could
unrivaled.
Say that, what you just said, you could just
Say
change
that
it out
for Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, Tears of the
Yeah.
Kingdom. I mean, with the Underdark, and then you have
Yeah.
the Sky Cloud.
Yeah.
You can go into. It's just this is gonna be tough.
I almost re-downloaded this game. I controlled myself.
I
was
thought
just
about
like,
it, too.
like I
Haven't
just
you replayed it like 2 or 3 times now?
three. Right now, I'm replaying Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
That's
All
right.
That's all that.
Yeah.
I was replaying Miles in the fall last year.
Yeah.
Miles was good, but it was so short, and I was just like, oh
was,
my
it
god.
I like all of his abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story with him and his cousin is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah. I love that bringing all those characters back. I love Genki or whatever his name is
Yeah.
back. Like he's such a cool character. It's gonna be good. So yeah.
I don't like the new skin for the new Spider-Man.
Oh
I
really?
hate that they made him younger. Like I like his older version. Like
Oh,
That
you're
was
talking about the character model.
yeah,
Yeah, there was a big reasoning behind
Yeah.
that, which I'm cool with. I don't give a fuck.
I got attached to the other one.
Yeah,
it just
that's
looked
the
so
issue.
good.
Everyone got attached with the other one. That's why people
Like,
are
why would you
bitching.
go back? Anyway,
It's all
sorry,
good. All right. So that's PlayStation Showcase, y'all. We talked a lot on that. There's a lot of, I mean, as much as it was like a mess showcase, there was still a lot of really heavy hitters there to be excited about. So looking forward to especially Spider-Man, especially Alan Wake, especially Metal Gear Solid. Some good stuff there. So let us know what your favorite show or item was in the showcase. And if there's anything if you disagree, if you're like, no, this is a banger, we'd love to hear from you.